Carson's Corner is a black LGBTQ-owned small business. They sell merchandise and apparel on pop culture franchises such as Dragon Ball, King of the Hill, Sailor Moon, and of course and most importantly, Power Rangers. If you're interested in getting their amazing merch, be sure to check them out at carsoncorner.com. Link will be down below.
King of Kings! Yeah, no, the lyrics are so fast, I can't even keep up with them. How's everyone doing? Welcome to the Sentai Hero Special here on the Morphin Network. I'm Time Rider Zero, your co-host, and, well, apparently Jared is off trying to play tag and wrestle with some other members of the squad. So I'm basically stuck here all by myself for tonight. But why are they fighting each other? Well, it's because they can't decide over who should lead the KingOhgers. Because in today's episode, we're doing episode 44. Proof of the Kings, the true alliance of the six kingdoms. And okay, let's talk about the title of the episode. It's too damn long. I hate long titles. I've already made a huge point of that. It's still something that really bothers me. Let me know what you guys think. Do you guys like long titles? Do you prefer titles to be shorter? I'm not saying they need to be Kuga levels or shorter, where it's just one word by itself, like Hamon, Goma, prophecy. But no, it could be a short sentence. But the thing is, if it gets so long that I have to change the title of the episode on the actual YouTube title, that's when you know it's too long. Have we had this kind of problem before? Yes, we have. We've had this problem all the way back with Revice, where literally every episode was too damn long in its episode title. Does it affect the quality of the writing and the acting episode? Of course it doesn't. But I just feel like it's just better marketing to make the episode title shorter. Like remember back in episode 11 when it was called The Sixth King? Oh man, that was a great title for an episode. That was a really great episode. Or the one about Shugo Mask. It's not a long title, but it's not a short one either. But the point is, it wasn't too long either. But I also don't like making two lines on the thumbnails. I could just be one straight line. It's a nitpick, but yeah. And I don't remember if I mentioned this, but Gotchard had almost had a similar problem with the same episode this week with the Breakthrough, the Fire Lord, whatever it was called. But the thing is, here it's a little too long. They could have just called it Proof of Kings, or just call it the Alliance of the True Alliance of the Six Kingdoms. A lot of thes had to be cut out in the making of this episode title, at least from my end. This episode, practically a filler. Let's be honest, it's almost a filler, but there was maybe 2 scenes of satisfaction that gave me props to that episode. But I don't know, maybe I'm starting to feel a little bit of a burnout. Maybe it's because of the fact that we already defeated Dagdad already in episode 42. That's the fact that he's back makes that earlier episode a little redundant, and it's what are we even doing for these next 6 episodes or 8, 6 to 8 episodes? But here we are, just complaining about nothing. But hopefully this means that these gestures are going to be slowly picked off one at a time. We already got rid of Ninja Dude, which is good. That's 1 down, 5 to go. And finally, one of my least favorite of the remaining ones is up next on the chopping block. So, okay. First thing I find hilarious about this episode is the fact that the first thing we see Hercules doing once he's supposed to do his redemption arc is he's dressed up like a robot. And I love how he's just like rolling with it. He's not even complaining about it. He's not like, oh, this is humiliating. I was a former king and now I'm reduced to this. No, he's like, no, I'm gonna accept this punishment with dignity. I'm just gonna clean all these machine parts inside this cage. It's this or death, so I'm gonna do this instead. And it's kind of funny. And we do find out that, like, oh, the true powers of the Shoe Gods, the true powers. It's like, what is the true powers of the Shoe God at this point? Because, like, at first it was the 3 legendary Shoe Gods. Then it was the part of the then the true power was the lance and crown. Then the true power was King Caucasus Castle. And then it was like this weird like hockey thing that's like the Rangers used in episode 39. But now it's this new thing, or it's just the hockey thing revisited. It's like, can we get a straight answer at this point? It's like, I know that there was some repetition. I know that there was like some repetition in past episodes where it's like, oh, we're going to revisit all 5 kingdoms systematically for one reason or another. But,
you know what?
Like the repetitiveness of visiting every single kingdom, but that was nothing compared to the repetitiveness of just having to, of saying, oh, the true power of Shigodam.
Oh, yeah. The true power of Shigodam? Friendship.
Makes more sense than the One Piece, I suppose.
The One Piece is the adventure that, we took along the way.
Yeah, well, there he is, everyone. He finally won that tag/wrestling contest that I mentioned earlier in the episode. So I'm guessing that the leader will be nobody.
Well, I mean, I'm gonna be for real. If I was a betting man, my money would have been on Kaguragi for the wrestling part because he picked up some things from Nobuharu when he teamed up with Kyoryuger. So, I mean, he has the slighter advantage over all of them.
Yeah, no, when I was watching that episode of One Piece in Dressrosa, which, by the way, I only have 20 more episodes to go. Like we see Frank actually do that same move that Kaguragi and Nobuharu use. I'm like, hey, that's the move that Kaguragi and Nobuharu use.
Seems that Toa just keeps reusing the same old thing.
Same wrestling moves. Insert rant about Gotchard.
Oh, no. Gotchard's actually getting good. I'll admit that. I was not a fan of the first bit, but close to the Christmas time up to now, I'm fairly enjoying Gotchard.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, apparently, according to the wiki, turns out the first 16 episodes were actually 2 arcs and not just 1 arc. And I'm like, really? Those 4 episodes was an arc? Really? 4-ish episodes?
I think they're just saying that to save face, to be like, hey, it was just 2 arcs. It's okay. We got better stuff coming. Like, whatever.
I think it would have been. I think they would save more face if they just said it was 1 arc and just said, yeah, it's behind us. It's behind us. Things are getting better. We got Rubik's cubes. We got Time Lords. We got ignition switches.
Although I'll admit this, Kamen Rider Gotchard, I called it. Lil Haruto got Men in Black. I knew it. I was right. But damn, the way it went down, I'll give it this. At least he's not a chosen one rider. It's just happened to be there. So basically, it's Men in Black 3.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It was Men in Black 3. There you go.
Yeah. Jay just happened to be at the shuttle in Cape Canaveral.
Yeah. I mean, when Men in Black 3 felt a little forced with Kamen Rider Gotchard, okay, it makes sense because we all know that Haruto has some sort of connection. So
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, it's but yeah, so we get some lamentations.
oh my god,
It's like, oh, I'm going to start collecting planets. And they're like, wait, so you're gonna spare the humans? What? No, I'm just gonna crystallize everything.
he's just gonna go all galactic on him. No, this just that. How much more do we have to prove that Doug Dead is like literally the worst villain of Sentai ever? Literally, he's like, "Oh, hey, boss, welcome back." First thing he does, hits the woman employee,
And then electrocutes the rest. But the thing is, he didn't just electrocute her with everyone else. He just
he's
mm-hmm. It's like how much scummier can you get? How scummy can I get? Well, let's just say I'm going to make the bowler hat guy look like a saint. That's impossible. No one can make the bowler hat guy look like a saint. Really? Hold my Amaranth.
yeah, no, bowler hat guy was out of pocket this episode, but not as much as Doug did.
Yeah. No, like for me, like one of the most satisfying things about this episode was the fact that, bowler hat guy got get.
He's getting his karma.
Yeah, he got get by Dog Dead.
That's what happens. You mess around, you find out.
You find out.
You ain't got no Morphin Master to save you now because it's Power Rangers. I hate it.
Green's not here. There is no green in this season. What does this look like? Freaking. Actually, what was the last season? Oh, is this Kira Majors? No.
Wow.
Is this Zeo? No.
No green to save you here, bud. But
is this Flashman? Absolutely not. I can keep going. Wild Force? No.
Wild Force. The only green thing in Wild Force.
Because they have crystals. They have crystals.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, you got that.
Oh, Mystic Force? No.
Operation Overdrive? No.
Oh, yeah. The American version. The American version. The American version.
Yup.
Yeah, no, yeah. So, what is the big scheme this time around? Well, it just so happens that Hercules says, "Hey, while you guys are trying to study these artifacts that are supposed to unlock the power of the true power, how about we decide who is the leader?" I'm like, "You seriously gonna do that?" Oh no, Hercules, please don't. No, don't start putting bad ideas into their heads. Nope, ideas, bad ideas.
Baby. Fight. No. Me and my friend were literally watching this episode earlier today, and we were just like, "Damn, poor Red, poor Gira." Why? It's like they just jumped him because they knew he was the most powerful,
or the most gullible.
Both.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's like he's a sweet cinnamon roll of the squad. So, like, of course, like, you're going to eat the cinnamon roll first before you eat the steadfast broccoli.
Mm-hmm. And then Hercules this entire time eliminated.
I love how he's like rolling with the like goofiness of this, like not just like dressing up as a robot, but also but he's like going along with these like
this trial by combat type. I loved it. I was rolling with Hercules the entire time. I'm just like, yo, I understand Hercules did some atrocious things, but he is funny.
It's like imagine if you had a Patara fusion of Gaston from Beauty and the Beast and Judge Frollo, from Hunchback of Notre Dame, and then that Patara fusion was participating in a food fight from Power Rangers Season 1, but kept a straight face.
Yeah, he's got the charm and look of Gaston with the cold ruthlessness.
Cold, stoic indifference.
Yo. That does sum up Hercules. Now, does this excuse his atrocities? No. We will always see, like, yeah, he did some F-ish. He did some real F-ish. But watching him now, it's like, nah, he's just so funny. Because, like, we know his reason. We know he did it to keep Gira safe.
Mm-hmm. Actually, well, I got another analogy. Imagine if Trakina, and I don't mean like first arc Trakina. I'm talking about after episode 24 Trakina was participating in a pie eating contest with Bulk and Skull, and she was like, and with her like resting face with the scowl on her face, she's like actively engaging in whatever Bulk and Skull shenanigans is going on in Angel Grove.
Why do I feel like that can be a thing? That could have been a thing. Like, yo, comic book writers, you got the power to do that. Why are you not doing that?
Create an Elseworlds of it.
And y'all doing all these Elseworld stories. There you go. We just gave you a free one. A great one. Yeah. Bulk and Skull adventures with all the villains, not just Goldar and Rito, but with all the give a Bulk and Skull adventure for all the villains of Power Rangers.
Yeah, like, you know, there could be an episode where Bulk and Skull have to babysit Prince Sprocket while Mondo and Machina are like off on a date night.
Yeah, and then you got Bulk and Skull annoying Diva Talks. That she's hanging out with Astronomer.
You two are more annoying than my nephew. Whoa, Auntie Rita, I never expected something so nice. Shut up, Belgar.
And then we give you ideas. Come on now.
Yeah.
Program Hasbro.
All right. Rancic should be an easy one. They're like they're gonna be forced to take Nadira out on a shopping spree. Like that is a no-brainer. Like that's an easy one.
Bulk would fall in love with Nadira. No, not Bulk. Skull. Skull would fall in love with Nadira.
Skull would fall in love with Nadira, and she'd be like, "You two are positively disgusting. Where's that blue one?"
And yet she still ends up with Silver.
I just realized I need to improve my voice repertoire for the female villains. I'm not doing them justice.
No. I mean, you're doing the best you can.
Yeah. No, like I think some of them like are a lot easier for me to do. Like Rita and Rita. Diva Talks and Astronomer. Like those are the easy ones for me because those are the ones I'm the most familiar with and their voices are like really distinguishable. But like when you get to like Nadira, it's like I have to do something similar to Diva Talks. Not because like, oh, they have the same voice, but it's because they have very similar personalities throughout their seasons where they're like really bratty and always screaming, but not like Witch of the West screaming like Rita is. Yeah.
I think that was because she was very Wizard of Ozzy in the first season.
Yeah, like for Vipera, I just got to do my impression of Sindel from Mortal Kombat 2. Mother, you're alive?
God. That's so mean. That is mean.
I mean, no, it's like they pause the same way. I'm not trying to hate on Jennifer.
The director didn't really do her justice on that one.
That's true.
The director didn't do her justice.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, the way they inflect certain lines are very similar. It's like, I've been waiting for this day a long time.
Yeah,
like
I
very similar in like their mannerisms. Like, let's see, I wish I could do Camille because I love Camille, but I know I won't be able to pull that off. But if I figure out how to do Camille, then I can do Lily. Not Lily from Jungle Fury. I mean Lily from Mystic Force.
Oh, that was in and out of Mystic Force.
And it's not just because they're played by the same actress. It's because, like, again, similar mannerisms.
Damn, I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Yeah,
didn't
no,
even
you'd
know
be surprised how many actors come back. I mean, like,
that.
first
Okay.
of all, like Jeff Dolan and
John Twee.
Galen. Like Dolan and Galen have been in almost every season of Disney Power Rangers.
Kelson's been in many.
Kelson's been in a lot of them. Our good friend Campbell has been in a lot of them, but there's also ones that you don't really notice. Like for example, Kat Manx is Master Gwyn.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah. Obviously, you got Kelson as Phineas and as Norg. I'm trying to remember who played Piggy, because I think he's also an actor who keeps coming back. Yeah.
Was Kelson also Piggy? No.
No, I don't think it was. It would be weird. Barney Duncan. He was Toby.
Yeah.
So that's kind of funny because it's kind of like they switch roles in a way.
Yeah. He came. Yeah, that was our little SPD Mystic Force crossover when Piggy came in. Yeah.
Because it's like you have because like you got Kelson as the human ally and the other guy as like the heavy makeup character. But then in Mystic Force, they switch. So then you got Toby and Phineas as opposed to Boom and Piggy.
Yeah.
But it's cool that like he came back as Piggy with Genji. It's like, oh, believe me, in the future there'll be aliens everywhere. By the way, Piggy, just letting you know. It's 2024.
Yo,
it's almost time. Dang, SPD is almost 20 years old. It's crazy.
Yep. Dino Thunder is now 20 years old, yo.
Yeah, dude, it's like I can't imagine like these actors who are like playing teenagers are now like mathematically probably like in their late 30s, early 40s. And that's assuming that they were still like 18, 19, 20 when they played their respective roles.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, God, I'm so tired.
Yeah.
But, yeah, no.
Yeah.
Back to KingOhger. Doing the trial to see who is the top dog in the kingdom. We went from hitting the balls on the head, Kagragi, a cheat and little sneak. And we went to wrestling where Kagragi again had the higher advantage because he learned from Nobuharu. And then you got Spider-Man. He literally said, I am the amazing Spider. And Rita's like, nope, copyright.
Copyright infringement is illegal. It should go to.
But technically it's not illegal because Spider-Man is owned by Toei. So technically it is copyright infringement, but not copyright infringement.
Yeah. Oh, man.
I love that they're now really emphasizing like, yo, this is just a big old Spider-Man reference from the quip. He's not hiding. Like, yo, I'm Spider-Man. Yo, just make your actor or Japanese Spider-Man on the stage or something. Just do it. Just do it.
You know, I miss watching, like Yamashiro. I should rewatch that. But it's crazy how like Saban's Master Rider is not so much based on Kamen Rider Black RX as much as it's based on Japanese Spider-Man.
Real? I didn't know.
Because think about it. Because you got an alien main character who is a descendant of humans that evolved from arthropoda instead of primates. Adopted by an Earth family with at least one brother and at least one sister. He knows how to use, like, his main modes of transportation are both a motorcycle and a car, and he can communicate with his grandpa telepathically.
Okay, you got me there. You got me there.
As well as other, arthropoda of his species.
Yeah, but so yeah, we got everybody going at it, and then Yanma with his best Sasuke impression ever.
Kidding!
Like, y'all cannot tell me this is an anime. People are mad that Attack on Titan and One Piece aren't up for anime of the year. Well, guess what? All selections are wrong. Even though I love Bocchi the Rock, it is the wrong choice. You know what the right choice is?
KingOhger!
Ohsama Sentai KingOhger is the correct choice of anime of the year. To the point where he literally did Kidding. Beware the thunderclap.
He created a thunderstorm in the entire kingdom. Not just the one kingdom. The entire planet, just one massive thunderstorm. And lightning bolts just keep raining down like it is Nami's filler arc.
Sorry, Sasuke, you powerful. You one of the two most powerful dudes in Naruto, but I'm gonna got you beat. He took your move and just amplified it and made it way cooler and use it effectively. Sorry.
Yeah, he didn't use it on just one dude and then never use it again. Like, he used it
on an entire planet.
Again, he turned the entire planet into Nami Swan's entire 2-year time skip.
Beware the thunderclap. No, I marked out hard when I saw him do that. I'm like, he did the Karen! He did the Karen! I want no arguments there. Nobody can argue now. KingOhger, anime of the year. And how many episodes we got left combined with the months we did?
6-ish.
So we got 6 episodes left? And we
did 6-ish, yeah.
I think this contends to be anime of the year 2024 then. When the amount of episodes that's come out from start of the year to when it ends. Yeah. This is in contention of anime of the year again. 2 years in a row. With an added movie? Come on, y'all. Come on. KingOhger. Hell, KingOhger might take 2025 with their little return with Boom Boom Drew. And thank God there's a real
imagine how they would combine the two shows. Because KingOhger and Dawn Brothers, yeah, we can use dimensional travel, and it's gonna be like silly because you got companions, I got companions. Let's be companions together. But like, maybe like, I know we haven't seen what the characters are like in that season.
I already know.
Yet,
don't like it.
But
thank God they're both tires on the back. I swear, if it was asymmetrical, I would have been pissed. They got both wheels on the back. They got wheels on the feet. Wheels on the back, it makes sense, and you got the spare tire on the front. The symmetry is good. Thank God.
Or asymmetry.
Like the asymmetry, I'd have flipped a gasket and gone to Japan to slap somebody. Like, how dare you make this asymmetrical? Put another wheel on the back, damn it.
Yeah, I think the big issue for me is literally the fact that their helmets are protruding so much.
Yeah,
if it was just grafted on, it won't be as big of an issue. Or give their helmets the theme of their front grills, or heck, even make it the theme of a steering wheel.
Yeah, and don't make Blue's helmet is literally just a Mercedes-Benz logo.
Yeah, but yeah, it is.
We'll worry about Boom Boom Joe when we cross that bridge.
Watch, the Sixth Ranger is going to be a Honda logo.
Yo! Oh my God! As long as it's not silver or gold, we're good. But
yeah, we're overdue for a non-silver gold themed Ranger, and I know we have a white one this season, which is good. But still, it's I miss those rare occasions where we have a green Sixth Ranger or a red Sixth Ranger. I mean, we've had 2 of them. 2 of each, actually. So I'm curious who will be the tiebreaker. Yeah, and no, Mask X1 does not count. He's an extra hero. Or more accurately, he's a lost hero.
He don't count, and neither does Gosei Green.
Nope. Mm-mm. But you know who do count? Beat and Stag Buster.
Yep. Red, blue, yellow beat, and a Stag Buster.
Muteki no Sentai ra sagashite iru. Tokumen Sentai, go Basas.
No. But yeah, Yanma just basically said, "Yo, I'm on top." With that whole effect was beautiful.
Yeah, and yeah, so like turns out, what's her name? Leech Girl is like manipulate everyone with a simple order of I'm on top. Basically, this episode rips off Doctor Who.
Go on.
In the 60th anniversary special with Neil Patrick Harris, he basically altered everyone's mind to believe that they are right.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, I'm right. No, I'm right. No, I'm right. No, I'm right. And then they get violent about it.
Holy hell. Yeah.
Yeah. It's a simple indirect order that will cause massive amounts of violence.
Yup. Yeah. Bowler hat guy was like, yeah, I'm gonna be on top. No, you weren't. No, you wouldn't. No, you wouldn't. Look at you.
If you were on top, everything else will fall.
Oh God. That'd have been the worst. That'd have been worse. Him on top is worse than Decade. Him on top is worse than Omagio.
Oh man, I can't imagine. Can you imagine if he got his hands on Omagio's powers?
Oh, God, it's over. It's over.
Yeah, but yeah, Yama steps out of it, unlocks the ultimate power inside the KingOhger. I still can't get over the fact that the Megazord's name is literally KingOhger.
Yeah, I was having that same discussion with my friend earlier. I was like telling him, like, yeah, instead of the team being called KingOhger, it's the mech called KingOhger. He's like, huh? Yep.
Yeah. The actual team name is actually an abbreviation.
It is what it is, but I like, again, just dating back to the anime part. Gira's like, grit your teeth. He's like, huh? Boom! Stopped him good.
Yeah. KingOhger is short for Five Kingdom Anti-Incident Strategic Rescue Team.
So, see, you guys answered our question on what we were at. You guys literally answered my friend I's question earlier. Like, what does it all mean? I'm like, I don't know.
Sumajan Taisaku yo Senryaku Kyume Butai.
You answered our question.
Or KingOhger for short.
Actually, no. The hilarious part is we're watching this whole battle between the KingOhger, and we're like, I'm just like, they're like, he's like, damn, they're jumping red. I'm like, yeah, that's messed up. And he's like, well, it's gotta be King of Kings. I'm like, yeah, it is in the song.
Yep.
It's in the song. Yeah, you're not wrong. Damn.
Yeah. But like as long as the name is, I still prefer the kingly insect network of galvanized oligarchs heroically guarding every region.
Yeah, I got nothing to that. That is some kids next door level of abbreviation there. I respect that.
I mean, I like that name better than the official one.
No, I ain't mad. That worked.
Yeah. But yeah, so it's like at the end of the day, he has a heart. Gus of all people has a heart-to-heart with Hercules of all people. He's like, I became something ugly today. I do not like it. He's like, welcome to my world. First time.
And he's like, oh, look, I don't forgive you for all the things you did to me, but I understand now. You can't forgive Hercules for what he did, but
It's like what Gumball said. Like it's like you cannot stand to the power of my self-righteousness.
I mean, I barely watched Gumball, but
Oh, it's the episode when Gumball becomes a social justice warrior.
I feel like I've seen that. I feel like
Yeah, it's the one where like that one broccoli chick is like like giving Gumball tidbits like, hey, hey, maybe you should switch to whole grain instead of white bread. It has more nutritional value. And it's like, yeah, you know what? Some of us can't afford more premium bread. Maybe you should choke your privilege. And like the broccoli is like just trying to be nice. He's like, it's like, no, you will fall to the sword of my self-righteousness. And of course the broccoli wins using the power of love.
oh my god. Speaking of check your privilege, I've been hearing that quote watching what's it called? Henry Danger and Danger Force this weekend because well, I was bored. One, I'll admit I was bored. And two,
and the Kia's in it.
There it is.
It's like if there was ever two reasons to watch the what's called the party house, sorry, the house party remake. It's one Nakia and two Walter.
That too.
They're both in there. Both in there. Both in there. Like when me and a certain someone who shall be nameless went to see that movie, I'm like, Nakia! Oh my god, it's Nakia, homegirl. Good to see you.
I'm gonna have to watch that movie again. I caught most of it, but I'm gonna rewatch it later.
And then they were like, wait, who's the key? I'm like, how could you not? You literally met her.
Uncultured people. Uncultured.
And then you hear someone say it's like, oh yeah, I was the first African American superhero. I'm like, wait, is that Walt? Oh my god, it's Walt.
What about Shaft? Well, Shaft's not a superhero, so never mind.
To be fair, Walt was the first live action African American superhero. I'm pretty sure the movie Steel came out after Power Rangers.
Oh, Steel definitely came out after Power Rangers, but even
first live action.
So while he's looking
at
what? Yeah, no, basically Hercules and Yama have a heart-to-heart, and Yama has an understanding like, yeah, absolute power corrupts absolute. And that's where he would I don't know if the image is here, but the KingOhger re-signed the Sextet Treaty to basically keep each other in check.
Yeah.
Look, you, any of you get out of hand, we putting you down. That's it.
Yeah, and of course, he has an intimate, and of course, Hercules has an intimate moment with Suzune where she's like, "Wait a minute, you told them to pick a leader because you knew they would do the opposite." He's like, "Yeah, pretty much. If I told them to do anything, they would do the opposite."
Yep.
So I had to tell them that they have to find a leader so that they don't have a leader. But I did not account for the fact that they would actually do exactly what I told them to do.
No, yeah, he was surprised, but also I like just seeing them actually genuinely bond. They actually care for each other.
Yeah, it's like who's using whom in this relationship, because it just feels weird. It's like
genuine reciprocation.
Because it's like Suzune is always acting overly affectionate towards Hercules, but she has this hidden side where she's like sneaky. But then Hercules, she's like, why are you falling for all of this? Why are you falling for all of this?
We all thought she was Delulu, but in fact she wasn't. She cares for him and he cares for her. I'm happy for that.
Yeah.
God love out here, y'all.
Like even when he offhandedly gives away important information to Kaguragi, it's like wait a minute, like is there like some kind of like hyper persuasive ability that people from Tofu have or something? And it's like, no, he intentionally gave away that information and just used facial expressions to make it look like he was just like giving it away accidentally.
Yeah.
That's crazy, dude. That's crazy. But, they combine their powers and someone got. So, pew, pew.
The second that scene popped up, I put my lighter to match it. You're like, got your ass. I got your ass, Doug. Yeah.
It's like that scene from Blue Harvest where it's like, pachoo, gotcha.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I was just playing with my lighter because I was gonna go outside with my friend real quick for Well, I can't say here on YouTube, but I was just like, got your ass, Doug. Yeah.
It's like how people start watching that one episode of JoJo at a very specific time on December 31st, just so that Dio would say Sawardo exactly at midnight.
No, don't do that. If any of y'all doing that, you're a sadist, because that means you just want to be stuck in the year that was not good for you. Don't do that.
Or you just lose 10 seconds of the year.
Don't do that. But yeah, basically, we're in the end game now. They are stronger as one, and they are coming to bring that fight to Jughead.
Yeah, you could say that they are stronger than before, powered up for more.
Or
they're monarchs at their core.
King
higher than can soar.
Go Royal Sentai. Go Royal Sentai. KingOhger.
Mighty insects roar.
Okay, no, not a chance, not in 1,000 years ahead. Nah. Oh no, that is Ohsama Sentai KingOhger.
Ohsama Sentai go. Ohsama Sentai go. Ohsama Sentai KingOhger. KingOhger. Okay, I'm done.
Okay. Yeah. That was episode 44, Proof of Kings, the true alliance of 6 kingdoms. I mean, I'm obviously just gonna give this a 10.
Yeah, I would say this one's also a 10. It's a filler, but I still love it.
Yep. Basically, it's a filler that sets up the final arc, saying, "Yo, this is it. Bringing that fight to Doug Dead." This is literally Avengers Endgame.
Mm-hmm.
What do y'all think, audience? Let us know.
I agree. 10. Okay, let's go to comments. Open up the floodgates. Let's see. There's a secret power within the royal mementos. Yes.
I wish I had my keys on me. I have him.
The power of earrings. The power of earrings. I have my super powered spray bottle. What's it do? It sprays royalty.
Damn. I left my keys downstairs. I have Jimene's power. Damn.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Oh, she could be my queen anytime. He can encase every planet with ember. Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Yeah, why does he just go straight to that? Like, just encase it wholesale. You don't have to encase the individual humans inside of it. Like, what is do what Doctor Who did? To, cram an entire planet inside a painting.
Exactly. Gallifrey lives.
Choose a leader with popping balloons on your head. Of course, Gero will be the first to go out. Also, could be Racky's face. Yeah.
Eliminate him.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Oh,
hate your mom and dad and lots of Sebastian picks. But he cheated because it's a solid ball.
Exactly. It's Kagaragi, dude.
Yeah, he will dirty his hands for the greater good of tofu.
He's like, nah, I'm going.
Again,
He basically was Eddie Guerrero this episode.
Yeah. finally done with what he should have done 2 years ago, except it's Yama getting the punch in the face. Oh yeah, Yama promised some stuff that hasn't been fulfilled yet, so she can grow herself without eating Shugotsels. I mean, to be fair, her boss can manipulate the universe, so... Also, if he has such power, why doesn't he just snap his fingers and erase all the humans and...
Because he's too much of an egotistical prick to want to do that. He wants to make sure everybody sees him because he wants to be flashy and all that.
It's like he says, "Oh, destroying a planet will leave too much of a mess. Let's have people destroy each other." But I'm like, that would still leave quite a mess. Why don't you just erase things from existence?
It's like how it should have been. I have a better idea. Instead of being a prick and trying to play with your toys, just end it all.
Okay. It's time for Royal Symbol Power. Oh geez, Power Ranger Samurai flashbacks all over again.
I literally just have PTSD flashbacks.
Having all this power can be cruel like what you did before. Yeah. I mean, absolute power corrupts absolutely. Time to resign the alliance by beaming Dugdead's forehead.
Yeah.
Despite all my rage, I am still just a rat in the cage. Or should I say rack in a cage?
I mean, you already know once the camera was off, him and Suzume was getting a little freaky in that cage. Mm-hmm.
Let's align our two kingdoms. Next episode, 3 rulers acting like toddlers and Suzume trying to knife Hercules for ignoring her. Ooh, I'm scared. I'm scared of that anime. I'm not yet. I know that there's a character named Yuno Gasai. I never watched her anime, but yeah, scissors are pretty scary. Well, if you know, you know. I wish the finale would be Dugdead getting ran over by Boone.
A scary movie ending. No, Boone.
Yeah. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? I know it's 2 different scenes, but like whenever I think about Anna Faris in the first scary movie, the first thing that comes to my mind is, what are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for?
I can't even repeat the line. It's so messed up.
It's out of context. That's what makes it so funny. And then the wrong person hears it. Out of context. You're right. What am I waiting for?
Oh, no.
Ironically, sometimes a person could be swayed by saying that. Reverse psychology.
Yeah.
You say don't do it, they'll do it. If you say do it, they'll start having second thoughts about it. I'm not saying that this is the definitive answer. I'm just saying it's interesting when it is.
It happens.
Yeah. This episode was weird, but it's Gus focused, so I will accept it. Yeah. Can't wait for the end game. Oh, look at that. Dun, 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 dun. Also, no more power-ups.
I mean,
we don't need any more power-ups. Okay.
We had our power-ups since the end of season 1. End of season 1 already had everything. The only reason why, no, we didn't have everything. End of season 1, we had Gira's final form, and then during season 2, we get the thing we saw in the opening. That's it.
Yeah. Yep.
They got everything they need now. That's it.
Yeah, and again we only see it used once, so I mean, it's actually interesting. It's not a form change. They could have done an SPD SWAT. They could have done a Machi Legends, but they didn't. And I don't have a problem with it.
That's all. It's an extension of themselves.
It's actually kind of interesting. Despite having the most number of Zords in a single build, they actually gave away most of the merch in the first half of the year.
Yeah. And I probably think that people thought it was a bad idea, but I knew they was cooking something. They was cooking something. They ain't miss. They have not missed.
Yeah, like it's like, and like the only Zord we get after that is Gabutira, and even then, it's not an Ultra Zord or a second Megazord like we usually get.
No, it's just an alternate. It's just an alternate. It's an alternate Zord to two different Zords.
Yeah, actually, come to think of it, they don't even have a second Megazord in this season. They just have the main Megazord. They have the Ultra Zord, and they have the
Spider
and the Six Ranger Zord.
That's it.
Yeah, usually you have at least one more Megazord in the roster, but nope.
They're focusing on the story. They're focusing on that story. That's like,
yeah.
Good on you. Good on you, KingOhger. Good on you. Focus on the story.
Yeah, and with that said, this is the end of the comment section. I almost quoted a Christopher Lee song. Because he's what's his name, Charlemagne. I killed the Saxons. I forgot what the song goes.
Oh yeah,
but yeah, Charlemagne killed the Saxons. Mm-hmm. And I'm honoring them by accidentally saying their names in vain.
Yeah.
But yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching. Please be sure to comment, like, and subscribe to us on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. It helps us out so much with the algorithms, and we want to help. We want you guys to help us out to get our content out to as many people as possible, so we could all be one massive Ranger community, like the 5 kingdoms of GQ combining into one big planet. And be sure to ding the bell icon to stay notified for our latest videos, because we're back to a regularly scheduled program. We got Ultraman on Monday, and it's probably going to be the season finale. Probably. We got Gotchard and KingOhger back on Wednesdays and Thursdays like they normally are, and we got Kamen Rider Build this Sunday at 6 p.m. Following Sunday, we are gonna do things. We're gonna move the. We are just for that week, because Pasadena Comic-Con, we will be doing the Kamen Rider Build video at a later time, so that we have time to actually get back home and then actually do the video, or we might even move it to Saturday. Probably, again, we'll figure it out next week. But that during that week we'll be doing the movie Be the One, so definitely stick around for that. Also, check out our sister channel, The Buttery Show, where we do movie reviews, video game news, and it's Crow Month. So we already did the original Crow, 1994. We did the not so stellar sequel, City of Angels, in 1996. So this week we are doing Crow Salvation from 2000, where we see pre-Spider-Man Kirsten Dunst help Alex Corvus clear his name of a crime he did not commit. Did the movie improve on from the sequel, or is it just another failure to go in a long list of failures, which hopefully it won't be? Be sure to stick around this weekend to find out. And if you want to check out our personal content, where can the ladies and gentlemen find you?
Y'all can find us at Twitch and YouTube with Henshin Gate. Currently, right now, we're doing K-pop, doing the anime Combatants Will Be Dispatched. Actually, hilarious. Doing KingOhger and Gotchard, as well as starting our monthly review of the series Letterkenny. So.
Nice. And you can find me on Instagram at Boken_Kawato and on Twitch at twitch.tv/BokenKawato. With all that said, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Stay safe, stay hydrated, update emergency kits, hug your loved ones, and we hope you guys have a fantastic weekend. We'll see you guys again real soon. Bye.
See ya.